Welcome to the Civil War News. Our guest star today is Harriet Beecher Stowe.
Hello, thank you for having me on your show. I am willing to answer any questions you may have for me today.
Well, my first question is, what is your job for this country?
I am an American abolitionist and an author. I may know this seems a little weird because I am a lady, but it is true.
And what do you plan on doing for this country?
I plan to help end all slavery from my book that everybody has been reading, by the way, Uncle Tom's Cabin.
This is very interesting. What exactly is your book about, Miss Stowe?
My book is about life among the lowly and how a slave gets auctioned off and tries to escape slavery.
Why did you write your book?
I wrote what I did because as a woman, as a mother, I was oppressed and brokenhearted with the sorrows and injustice I saw. Because as a Christian, I felt the dishonor to Christianity. Because as a lover of my country, I tremble at the coming day of wrath.
And how do you think this book will help end slavery, Miss Beecher Stowe?
I know that this book has already opened some people's eyes because you can see it. They want to help the slaves out instead of hurting them and giving them little pay for all the hard work they do.
Did any of your ideas get inspired by your family?
I had many siblings and children who all had very different personalities or opinions about slavery that helped me get the many ideas for my book.
Why don't you tell me something from your childhood, Miss Stowe?
Well, I was born into a poor but very religious family in 1811, and 12 siblings that was very strong-willed and knew what they believed in.
Now, where did you grow up and how was your childhood?
I was born in Litchfield, Connecticut on June 4th, 1811. My mother died when I was only 5, so my sister Catherine became an important maternal influence.
Did you live in Connecticut all your life?
Yes, I did. Yes, I did, and my family moved to Cincinnati, Ohio, and that is where I got my husband, theology professor Calvin Stowe.
When did you start writing books?
I started writing after my mother's death, and I also started painting, which helped me express my feelings along with the writing books.
Well, that's all the questions for you tonight, Miss Beecher Stowe. Thank you for coming.
Thank you for having me on your show.